Hi, class. Hopefully, you are enjoying this last several days of math where we have been working on arrays and repeated addition and everything that is leading us towards multiplication. Well, today we are going to be looking at multiplication sentences. And with these multiplication sentences, then we are going to color arrays looking at that sentence. Yesterday, we practiced looking at the first number, which told us how many equal groups. And then the second number in the multiplication sentence was the number of how many were in each of the groups. So we will look at those right now. And so let's go there. You will be finding this on ClassKick again, like we've done before. So it says color the arrays. As I was saying, you can see we have all of the multiplication number sentences. Starts out with some easier ones on this page. And on the second page, they get a little bit harder, but let's go up to this first one. Now, if you recall on ClassKick, up here, there are different tools for you to use. You can use, that is a pen mode, but I want you to go next to the pen mode that says highlighter mode. And if you look at my colors right here, I like to use the yellow, but there's several different colors that you can use. But like I said, I like using the yellow. So I'm going to do a few of these on each page with you, and then I will erase them so you can do them on your own. Let's look at the first one. The first multiplication number sentence says 3 times 3. So let's talk about that number for a minute. 3 means that there will be 3 rows, okay? 1, 2, 3, and there will be 3 boxes in each row. So let's see how that would look. 1, 2, 3. There's one row. 1, 2, 3. There's the second row. 1, 2, 3. Oh, kind of got stuck. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. And there you go. I have colored in the array that shows the multiplication number sentence of 3 times 3. 3 rows of 3 boxes each. Well, let's try a multiplication number sentence that has 2 different numbers. The one next door says 2 times 4. So we are going to have 2 rows. That's what the 2 says. So 2 rows with 4 in each row. Let's do the first row. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now the second row. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have colored in 2 rows times 4 in each row. Now you may be thinking, Miss Staley, you're forgetting something. I'm forgetting something on purpose. One thing that you are going to do that I am not going to tell you, but I will show you how to do that. Remember, this was the highlighter mode. You are going to go here where it says add text. And okay, we're going to move that little box down there. I don't know if you had some experience making your little text boxes. Sometimes they're hard. Sometimes even Miss Staley has a hard time with them, like right now. Well, okay. So you are going to answer what 3 times 3 is. So we had 3 rows with 3 in each. So you need to count up how many boxes altogether. And that would be what your answer would be to 3 times 3. And just like 2 times 4, you would count up or add together 2 rows with 4 each, what your answer would be there. So that's what you're going to do. If you want to, if it'll be easier and not wanting to do text boxes, since sometimes they're hard in teeny tiny spaces, just go over here to pen mode and do equals. So 3 times 3 equals, and then put your answer here and make your own little box. You see how I did that? Or if you want to do 2 times 4 equals, and then have your little box here with your answer. So that would be probably an easier way for you to do that. Okay, so that is how our first page looks. Now I'll go hit the back arrow, and now we're going to go to the second page. Like I told you, it's a little bit harder. Some of these multiplication number sentences have bigger numbers. And also, if you notice, once we start having multiplication number sentences with bigger numbers, our boxes get smaller. Did you see this? Look at that, 7 times 4. So I'm going to go back to my highlighter mode, click there, and it's still on yellow. If you wanted to change it to something different, I might change it to pink this time. So I'm going to have how many rows? I'm going to have 7 rows. And how many are going to be in each of my rows? 4. So I am going to show and color the array of 7 times 4. So first I want to figure out how many rows 7 would be. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So now let's go back and color in the 7 rows with 4 each. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There's the first row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and with the highlighter pen, you can always color it in a little bit darker. You just kind of have to be careful. Now, what if you accidentally color in? See how I kind of colored in something the wrong way because the highlighter pen kind of spreads out? Right next to the highlighter pen is an eraser. You just come over here and, oh, I erased way too much. But you would just erase that little part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got to color in my last row one more time. There we go. Looks good. Now I'm going to go back to pen mode. Write my equal sign. 7 times 4. So now I'm going to add up my 7 rows times 4 and then put my answer there. You are going to find the more you do of these, then those numbers are going to start coming into your mind that you'll just remember. A lot of multiplication is memorizing the multiplication facts. You will be doing all of these next year at the beginning of 3rd grade. This is just a little introduction that Ms. Staley is doing for you. So hopefully this is showing you what needs to be done, and I hope you're having fun with these too. You'll see as we go along, I just wanted to show you very quickly, 5 times 5, 6 times 9, 3 times 8. Do you see how these numbers are a little bit bigger? And if we hit the back button and then we go back to the first page, remember these are smaller numbers in multiplication. So please start with page 1 before you do page 2. Here we're going to stop sharing. Hopefully this will help you, and you know enough about arrays that we've been doing several days now, and I can't wait to see all of your colorful arrays. Bye.